I'm Kate Rigbo. Welcome to Kate O Show. Fantastic. Today I want to talk to you about a subject which is marriage. That's what we'll be talking about throughout this month and hopefully part of next month as well. I'll be updating you. So, have you seen the upcoming book? Have you seen my new book rather? It's to be enjoyed and not endured. For you who is watching, are you married, single, yet to be married, divorced, separated? Yes. I am saying that marriage is to be enjoyed and not endured. And to even shock you the more, that is God's intention of marriage. Ask yourself this question for a minute. Do you think that if marriage was something that God did not want you to enjoy, just ask yourself this question. If God's intention for marriage was not for you to enjoy it, do you think he would put Adam, some of you call it Adam, into sleep, remove his ribs, put him to sleep, and create a woman? Going through all that is for what? It's because God knew already how stressful this world could be. God already knew that there are times in your life that even your own siblings, friends, people that will be too busy, people who you trust, who too busy to pick your call. That's why God created the woman to be beside the man. Because he knows that even though the man have family, immediate family and extended family, siblings, have parents, and have friends, that there are times those people will be engaged with their own immediate family as well. They will be engaged with their own jobs, with their own thing. And they know that you need a woman that when you come back from all those stressful hassle from outside, all the challenges that you go through from work, from business, for whatever you're doing out there, that you need a woman that you will return to or will come back to meet you, that you must enjoy it with. If it's to massage you, for you to put yourself, to hug yourself, kiss yourself, just have some sweet talk together, share your ideas together, do whatever you want to do together with your partner or with your wife. I believe that God's intention for marriage is something that was positive. But now, how come many are not enjoying their marriages? There are people who have dated for maybe 10 years and they seem to be happy. And once they get married, some relationship just goes sour. And now some of the people are not thinking, you know what? It's better we just date. It's better we just date, not to get married. But is that God's intention? Listen, I must tell you that God did not create the woman because he wants both of you to be argumentative partners. I believe that God did not create a woman so that two of you can become, boxers in a ring. Or did he create the woman and the man so that two of you can become enemies? No. Marriage was created for friendship. That's the original intention of God. And can God's intention for marriage still manifest in this present day? Of course, yes, it can. It can. But the thing is, it takes two people to make it happen. And some other myths that we have that have been answered in this book, rather. One, many think that the years you have spent in your marriage is automatically, used to measure the success of your marriage. No, not at all. You could be married for 20 years, 30 years, and it might just be a 20 or 30 years of agony. Yes. You might just be married for 40 years, celebrating 50th anniversary, but it was just 50th anniversary of pain, of sorrow. Is that what God's intention of marriage is? Are there many? There are many out there. Not are there many. There are people out there. If they will be convinced that their partner should not hear what their responses will be, some of them will be saying, you know what? This man's going to his or her early grave will be the best solution for my life because it's just frustrating for me to live with this man. I've seen women who have told me, Kate, you know what? My husband, the only reason I'm still in that marriage is because of the finances. I can't keep up with the bill by myself. If not, I don't want this. This is not marriage. This is not marriage. Why are women not feeling that way? And why are men too? Because it's both ways. In some relationship, it's the man that is the one crying out. He's crying that listen, this is not marriage. And also, could separation be concluded by the action of one person? So many relationship experts will say no, it has to take the two of you to make your marriage to fail. But I must tell you from experience and speaking to others that indeed one person can make your marriage to collapse. Why? Because it doesn't matter how patient you may be. When economics said the elastic limit can be exceeded, oh my God, it does. We are human beings living in flesh and blood. And there are pains you go through that you are not going through that pain because you love it. You were going through that pain praying and hoping that someday your partner or your husband or your wife is going to change. That's why you were going through it. You were being patient, not because you were enjoying it. You were being patient because you look at yourself and say, no, this marriage must work. You must do everything to make it happen. You have done all your reading. You've done all the marriage seminar. You've done your Bible studies. And the person that you are being patient with, on the other hand, is looking at you as, good. You can tolerate me like this. This is good. Let me even do more. Because he can tolerate this, I think if I do this also, she will tolerate me too. Because after all, where is she going? Are you a man married? And you're actually doing all sorts towards your partner, your wife. Because you are thinking in your heart that, listen, she's already have children with me anyway, so where is she going? Who is going to be interested in her? She's already old. She have children already. So there's no point of me working on myself because she's stuck with me anyway. Listen, I must tell you this. It takes foolishness for anyone, being a man or a woman, to expect your partner or your wife or your husband to continue to tolerate your rubbish, to continue to tolerate your foolishness, because it's foolishness. Because you have two adults, grown men and women coming together to say we want to be married. You don't know what marriage is for? Marriage is to be enjoyed, not endured. It's not a place to be sober. It's not a place of sorrow. It's not a place of pain. In as much as when your challenges come as a couple or as an individual in marriage, your partner should be willing to bear that pain with you and to look for solution to your problems. Does not make marriage a place of sorrow. Because many of you have taken marriage to be a place of sorrow. People are dying silently daily. And they say because they don't want divorce. They don't want separation. But when you die, you are separated anyway. And one thing I shared in this book, the reason why I chose to be separated rather than remaining to endure marriage, was that if marriage was something that is available rather in heaven, probably yes, maybe I would have continued to endure it. But unfortunately, there's no marriage in heaven, guys. It's only here on earth. So you must enjoy it. You must enjoy marriage. If marriage hasn't worked for you, doesn't make marriage to be something that is nasty. I must tell you that marriage is sweet. Indeed, it's sweeter than honey. Marriage is one of the most sweetest things that God created. Oh, I said to someone the other day, I said, listen, do you know that if God did not appreciate our union, intimacy, giving the man the penis and giving the woman the vagina, do you think it's just to urinate? No. If it were just for the purpose of urinating, of emptying your bladder, God will give you so many options to empty your bladder, guys. You could just put a little pipe in your armpit here, or just in the corner of your stomach, or somewhere. where you can just urinate quickly. No, that's not all God wanted your sex organ for, guys. He wanted you as husband and wife to have intimacy, to enjoy yourselves, because you know that things can be stressful. As human beings, the life we go through every day, the life we live, yes, there are challenges. You have challenges from work, you have challenges from business, you have challenges from your immediate family, you have challenges from virtually everywhere. But coming together, husband and wife, is a time for you people to share your burden, ease your pain with one another. Each other should, for you to bear each other's burden, because the Bible said that two are better than one. But the good thing is that the two that is better than one is two good heads. The author of Marriage for 24 Years but Living Single, we often say that two good heads are better than one. Interesting. It is indeed interesting, because there are so many people in marriage today. They have no clue of what marriage is about. They are coming into marriage to replay the life their father lived with their mother. Oh, Jehovah. Yes, you heard me right. You're coming into marriage to play the video that your father and your mother lived. That is the life you want to come and live in the 21st century with a woman or a man who is willing and prepared to enjoy marriage. Listen, I'm going to shock you even more. That marriage is not meant for everyone. Yes, we're going to deliberate more on this one next week. Marriage is not meant for everyone. And also in this book, I took it step by step. Those that marriage is not meant for. And you might be there, yes. Maybe you are looking to getting married. It's good you read this book so that you don't go and be looking for what you are not. You see, because your parents have told you when you get to a certain age, you have to get married. It's not true, guys. Marriage is not about your age. For some of you, you went into marriage because you want children. No, sir. No, ma. Marriage is not the only place where you can find children. There's adoption home. You can go and adopt a child. If your sole reason of coming to marriage is to have children, no, this is not the right place for you. In as much as children are the blessing of your union, get this right. Some of you might be saying, Kate, what are you saying? Is childbearing not something you should go for marriage? Sir, ma, I will hear me out here. Marriage is a total package, guys. Coming into marriage is for those people who want the bundle. It's a bundle. You don't come into marriage and say, I want part of it. I want this area of it. I want this one. No. It is a package. It's a bundle packed together. So you must want everything, the totality of it. The togetherness. For some of you, you say you are married, but you always want to be alone. You want to be alone and you call yourself a married man, a married woman. No, sir, no, ma. Marriage is not meant for you. Yes, it's not meant for you, please. And marriage is not a place for childminders. Yes. In as much as co-minding your children is a great thing in marriage, in union, it's not a place for co-minders. Yes, it's not a place for co-minders. Because some of you have turned marriage to a co-minding platform where you co-mind your children. Some of you have turned marriage to a contract, a business partner, when you only talk about money, about negotiating the bills.
On in that beautiful mind, I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all